and I'm your MCVP Marketing, and I'm going to help you guys understand how to draw conclusions from the data that you gather from Expa and from Core. So first here we have Expa, and I'm going to show you just kind of how to gather the information you need for an OGX tracking. So first, this is the people dashboard, so you get through that here, and on this dashboard you can filter by a lot of things, but the one that's probably most relevant to you is filtering by when they registered. So this is showing you currently all of like the EPs that you guys have in your LC. So what you need to do is pick a certain range. So for example, if we did custom range and we chose November, then we can see all of the opens that came into the system in November. So for you guys, you can see here like information like their name, their status, their home LC, when they signed up, and their referral. And if you want to change that information, then you just click this here on the side and select which information you want to see. So here now I can see in the month of November we had 602 opens for the US at least. And then so what I'm going to do here is just kind of type in that number and let me see. That's how many opens that we got in November. So then again, that's pretty much everything that we get for the funnel from Expa, but if you wanted to, you can utilize performance analytics to help you get the applicants accepted approved data, or there's another thing called Core. So Core here is how you can see a lot of information, and it's a little confusing when you first get to it because you're like, what, Isaac in Egypt? No. So what you need to click is go to Analytics, and then you'll click Countries, and then you'll select the United States. So I've kind of already loaded this one here. And so you can see currently like the US for the LC term. And then just like Expa, you can change the dates here. So you can have it change to a certain time frame. And we're going to change it to November of this year. And we can see November and hit submit, and then it's going to load and it's going to show you how much for each LC in November. And so you just want to go through and find your LC. The thing about Core is that it's also showing you everything, so it's showing you every product and everything from applicant to completed. So here you can see, for example, just the top hit here, Milwaukee has 5 OGV applicants and then can have this many accepted and this many approved in that time frame. Which is really good. So we're going to use Milwaukee as an example. So this is 5 applicants, 5 accepted, 5 approved. That's awesome. So we're going to head back here and fill that in. So you can see here we have 5, 5, 5. Or if we wanted to use the MC numbers, you can just scroll up here to the top and see the number of approved that we had as an entity. And it's kind of cool too because you can also see other countries' information on here and see how other entities are performing. And you can use this for all of the products, like I said. So you just go here and you can scroll through and see LC, or you can filter by like alphabetical order. Or for us, like for example, if I was looking at OGV, I would filter by the OGV and then just kind of go through and see the performance. So right now, after you've gathered that information, I'm just going to put in like a few fake ones so you guys can see something that might be what's happening in your LC. So say like your LC had 35 opens, it had 10 applicants, and 5 accepted and 2 approved. So the next thing that you guys can do on here is conversions. So you can either calculate conversions yourselves on Google Sheets or whatever you use. And the way to do that is just if you wanted to do open to applied, you would just click applied and divide it by opens, and that can give you your conversion rate, and you can just change it here to percentage. However, this information is already calculated for you on Core. So if you head to Core here and scroll down to the bottom, you can see the applicants to accepted conversion rates, the applicants to approved, applicants to realized, applicants to finished, and applicants to completed. Or if you change it here at the top, you can click accepted and go through all the same ones as well, and from approved. And this gives you all the conversion rates already calculated for you for each LC and for each step of the customer flow. So then after you have that information, for now, I'm just going to drag this down to get our like conversions. And then the last thing that you guys need to be looking at is overall, this is what is called the funnel. So we start big and get small. So we had a lot of opens, few applied, a few accepted, and then even fewer approved. So this is important for you guys to be looking at because it gives you information about what's happening inside of the customer flow and operations, and it can help you identify as an LCP what's going wrong. So for example, this one here, I would say like applied to accepted or accepted to approved being only 40% is kind of bad. So what you would do here is like as an LCP, if you saw that you were having a low conversion rate, you'd be like, okay, this is not good, so what can I do to look at it? And you'd go meet with your VP and say, hey, I'm noticing this is our conversion rate. What are you doing to help improve your accepted to approved? What happens with our customers inside of accepted to approved? And kind of be the LCP that asks questions that'll help direct them into thinking, oh, I need to improve this, and what can I do to improve this process? So that is everything, guys, and that's how you guys can draw conclusions from Expa and from Core. Bye!